Welcome in, everybody. We're going to get started with more Eastern European action in Division 2 of the DPC. It is going to be No Sorry versus YNT. YNT rebranding. Hang on. I know this one. MoneyMakers. Yeah, coming through as YNT in the last tour. It was I'm pretty sure, if I take a look, the full rebrand, yeah, into MoneyMakers. So Sigma YNT stays Sigma YNT, but YNT will be through as Moneymakers this time. Last time round, because Rise were the team that No Sorry are now, as we get another rebrand. So last time, Rise actually went down 2-1 to YNT. And it looks like, I mean, again, there's not been massive changes between YNT from last time. Let me look it up. Lucas Ego, BB, Bignum, and Slayer. Yeah, everyone's still here, so YNT coming in as the same team. Rise have made a couple of changes. Blizzy and Arrow have been swapped out and it is now going to be Dominic and Yond. So, no, sorry. Looking to maybe get a little bit of revenge. They already got the game off of Sigma YNT. We saw a couple of days ago coming into this one. No Sorry looking pretty strong in that series there as well. Sigma YNT having to look to recover in the rest of the season. You know, they've got a bit of a break now for a few days. It will actually be on Saturday. And they pick up against Team Sexy. So we'll see if Team Sexy, if they can continue their run, picking up their series up against Cybercats. But now, coming through into this one, yeah, YNT or Moneymakers, they've played, you know, they've had a bit of a warm-up. They've played in a third-party tournament, so they've got themselves going, looking pretty good over there as well. But no, sorry, just looked like they picked up a good series up against Sigma YNT. So Moneymakers, they will have to be on the game, and no, sorry, on a bit of a roll, as we'll see, you know, soon when the draft starts, if you know who's going to be able to come through this. The second series of the day is going to be Alekum Nihao versus Namiga as well. Namiga looking like the favorites. Neither team started just yet, but I'd actually put these two teams as the favorites. I want to put them as the favorites, Namiga and Alekum Nihao, because Team Sexy looking pretty strong as well. That's a really good lineup that they've got brought in here. But yeah, I think to me, Namiga and Alekum Nihao are just the two standouts at the minute. As the season goes on, obviously that might change. But for me, just looking at these two teams, I do think they are going to be the ones to watch for promotion to Division 1. But yeah, No Sorry versus Moneymakers coming in this first series. No Sorry already got themselves a win on the board. So looking to climb a bit higher. They did finish the last tour under the Rise banner 3 and 4. So obviously they want to be beating that as we get ourselves into the draft. We're going to see the Beastmaster as well as the Nature's Prophet being banned out here from the side of No Sorry. Meanwhile, on the side of Moneymakers, okay, the Death Prophet comes out. No big surprises, but the Drow straight away from Moneymakers and the Clockwork for protection, yeah. So these two heroes don't usually make it through the second phase of bans. And both picked up here by Moneymakers. The Lycan and the Broodmother being banned out here from Moneymakers. So no, sorry, they have that push potential coming out already here with the Death Prophet. But do they want to run that mid or off lane?
Dire team ban.
Okay, they go for the Ursula. So straight up, if it gets on top of the Drow Ranger here, I mean, the Drow is going to have the Gust, maybe a Hurricane Pike coming out. But once that BKB's out for the Ursa, it is going to look very scary here with this Ursula being up on the field. And no, sorry. I mean, Death Prophet, again, do you play this in the middle? I assume you do. As you ban out the techies, yeah, we've seen a good couple of techies games coming out already, and Moneymakers are just like, absolutely not, we don't want to be seeing this here. Viper going to be the ban, Bat Rider, as well as the techies coming through in this second phase. We'll see what else they want to take out. Getting through this draft fairly quickly here on both sides. No, yeah, Moneymakers slowing it down a little bit.
Dire team ban.
So they ban out the Undying. Oh, would you actually put the Undying in the lane with the Ursa? I mean, the Ursa's All right, yeah, it might be. I mean, if he gets the Fury swipes off anyway, I think you want to look for something like the Crystal Maiden or something that's got a bit of a built-in stun or a
10
slower there
seconds
that the Ursa is
remaining.
going to be able to catch up with and just take those heroes down.
5 seconds remaining.
So let's see. I mean, I'm seeing the Viper bans coming through in
Radiant
competitions
team
now
ban.
more and more as they ban out the puck, but not actually seeing the hero being played. So maybe it's just the teams, seeing this hero in the high-level pubs getting more and more popular, and they're just like, nah, no thank you, we don't want to play against it whatsoever.
10 seconds remaining.
As MoneyMakers, what is the next ban going to be?
5 seconds remaining.
And I suppose you've got to look
Radiant
for...
team
No,
pick.
they ban out the Rubik. I
Dire
was going to say,
team
like, the
pick.
Blink offlaners.
Disruptor.
Okay, it's going to be MoneyMakers that get the Disruptor in this one. Again, very popular across the board, looking really strong at the minute here as well. Great up against the Ursa. You get the glimpse in the kinetic field against the Ursa Burr. So it's really hard for him, again,
10
until he does get that
seconds
BKB.
remaining.
He's going to be kited to...
Crystal Maiden.
Yeah, and the Crystal Maiden comes out here for no sorry. So it does make sense. You get the Crystal Nova as well as the Frostbite slowdown and the root. The Ursa going to be able to... Doesn't really need to use the
Radiant
Earthshock
team
with
pick.
that. Can just go for the Overpower, can go for the Fury Swipes and just rip heroes apart in the lane.
Dire team ban.
Venomancer, of course. So Clockwork, Disruptor, Venomancer, even the Drow Ranger with the Gust, all have this kite ability coming out here up against the Ursa. And the Ursa, well, we'll see how he deals with it on the side of no sorry. Because does he go...
10
I am
seconds
expecting
remaining.
to go to straight for the Battle Fury here. So avoid the fights early on.
5 seconds remaining.
Potentially the Blink Dagger, the BKB to be the next big items after the Battle Fury. And really... Yeah, no, it depends how aggressive this Venom wants to get to be, I think, in engaging on the Ursa. The Hoodwink does come out here for no sorry, so what am I expecting? I'm expecting an offlaner here for no sorry, and Moneymakers a mid laner, because you want to run this Venomancer in the offlane up against the Ursa, I'm pretty sure. Damage from a distance, you've got the control coming out from the Disruptor as well as the Venomancer. So yeah, looking for a
Radiant
mid
team
laner, so
ban.
no sorry, banning out the Huskar that we've already seen a couple of times, not to great effect.
Dire team ban.
As Moneymakers thinking this is going to be the offlane Death Prophet as well up against the Drow Ranger. Okay. Yeah, I could see that. Spirit Siphon's quite nice on the Clockwork. If the Clockwork wants to come forward, the
10
Battery Assault and the
seconds
Cogs, you've
remaining.
still got that Spirit Siphon to keep you alive, even if you are being harassed down.
5 seconds
Hoodwink
remaining.
with the Bushwhack, so it's a good setup just for the Death Prophet to be able to get damage off. And you want to put a lot of pressure onto the tower early on as well. With the once that Exorcism comes out. So no sorry. What's the final ban? What else? Storm Spirit might not be too bad to ban out here. Invoker, they've been getting more and more popular than Invokers.
Radiant team ban.
We'll see what Igor actually wants to play. And to do that, we can go to the Pro Tracker. Just take a look to see what he's been playing in his pubs recently. Or not.
10 seconds remaining.
As it appears, he's on the Pro Tracker for some reason.
5 seconds remaining.
Weird. Okay, whatever. I'll have a look for him
Dire
during the
team pick.
break. As they do ban out the Tusk, the Pangler is going to be in now as well. So, no sorry, what is it they want to go for? Potentially, again, looking for either this offlaner or the mid laner here for no sorry. Yeah, no sorry. Just taking the
10
time. Got
seconds
themselves a minute
remaining.
left of reserve time here as well.
5 seconds remaining.
So what's it going to be? Offlane wise, I mean, there's still the Dragon Knight for both the mid and the offlane here as well. But again, you have to watch out for the damage coming through from the Venomancer. OD might not be too bad. Moneymakers are going to be able to respond to any pick no sorry make as well. So Odie might not be too bad, a bit of a lane winner. Has a good time.
Timber saw.
It's going to be the Timber. But I don't know if I like this. The hookshot comes through. Disruptor has the lockdown as well. Timbersaw not really an early BKB builder. So I'm not 100% if I like this or not. Can get on top of the Drow Ranger early on. The Zeus comes out. Yeah, there's a lot of magic damage here on the side of Moneymakers. Timbersaw coming through here. This reactive armor not going to be incredibly effective because the burst damage, it's here. You've got a lot of magic damage coming out from the Venomancer, the Zeus. If you get caught in this kinetic field here as well, you're going to struggle here, I think, on Dominic. But it will be dodging on the Death Prophet in the mid lane. It looks like here on the Ursa. Meanwhile, on the side of Moneymakers, I think I like the lineup a little bit more. If they get this control off onto the Ursa in the team fights, he's not going to be able to get himself on top of the Drow Ranger, and Drow should have a good game. Maybe not a great game, but a good game. Hurricane Pike as well as the BKB for the Drow. So even maybe the Venomancer builds into a Heaven's Halberd in this game. So yeah, I do think I prefer Moneymaker's lineup a little bit more over No Sorries. But that's why we play the games. You can't win it on the draft alone. And we'll see. Well, sometimes you win it on the draft alone, but you don't win it in the draft. So we'll see how this first match is going to go between the two teams. I think I am going to be back in Moneymakers for this first game, but no, sorry. They've got themselves a little bit of momentum after beating Sigma YNT. So they're starting off on a winning form, and they are going to want to carry this on. And I think I just prefer Moneymaker's lineup, but before we get into it, we're going to take a quick word from our sponsors over EGB. Here it is, check it out.
Bets on esports, bets on streamers, impressive bonus system, welcome bonus up to $600, cashback, artifacts, regular promotions, daily giveaways. Try yourself as a bookmaker. Great lines. EGB.com, more than just a bookmaker.
So, welcome back in as we get ourselves into it. We're going to see both teams on the cams. We'll see, there's a couple of smiles there. Yeah, they are communicating, they're talking, they're talking this one through. The side of be here and getting into this one, it seems like this early morning Dota. I say early morning, it's midday for everywhere that's not me in Europe. At least midday. But yeah, both teams, you see No Sorry coming out with the smoke here on the Dire side. Not going to be finding anyone because everyone on the side of Moneymakers has moved down towards this bottom part of the map. So we might see some early wards in the mid lane coming out. Who is it available for? The Zeus has his on Igor. But yeah, Donozric just starting off with a Ring of Health in that quick buy for the Ursa. So yeah, looks like it is going to be the Battle Fury here for the Ursa. It's going to be interesting to see how early the Drow Ranger gets aggressive here with the Ursa being on the field, obviously wanting to go towards that Battle Fury. Whether the side of No Sorry, if they're going to have this time. The glimpse comes out on Donozric. Frostbite now as well, but BB still gets it, and Black Archangel is going to be taking a lot of damage coming through from the right clicks as well as that attack from the Bignum. But the Venomous Gale slowing Black Archangel down. Donozric trying to play interference, trying to play a body block. But BB, yeah, they're not going to be able to get the kill into Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden, though, taking a hell of a lot of damage, even going through 2 of the tangos already here. Probably will have more ferried out on his courier. Yeah, even another set coming out straight away. Dino on the top lane does get glimpsed back, so it's going to push him away. But meanwhile, on the bottom lane, I'm interested to see how early this Drow Ranger is going to start to group up with the rest of his team. Look to get aggressive here on Lucas.
Who said you could stroll in my place?
Because, let's take a look at the odds. Moneymakers coming in as the favourites as well from EGB. I do agree with this one. I think last time coming up against Sigma YNT, No Sorry, just had that edge. But this one I do agree with.
Dire's courier has been killed.
But yeah, I think if this Drow Ranger gets aggressive early, you just go straight for maybe the Shard. Get a quick BKB in there as well. After, potentially what does he want to go for after the Power Dreads? Falcon's Blade maybe? I don't know many Drow Rangers that go for the Manta style anymore. So, let's see what the Drow wants to build after... Maybe the Dragonlance. Yeah, the Dragonlance makes a little bit more sense than the Falcon's Blade. Falcon's Blade might be nice as that early item here, the early starts item for Lucas, but I think more and more after the power treads, you want to be going towards that Dragonlance. As Denozric is going to be taking a lot of harass on this top lane now as well. The Frostbite comes out onto the Disruptor though. There's going to be the Thunderstrike as well as the Glimpse back, and BB, they're waiting. They're going to be able to do the damage. They're going to be able to get the first blood. And Bignum takes down Black Archangel, just getting caught out and killed off though. And again, can't really run yourself away when you're being glimpsed back, when you're taking a hell of a lot of damage coming through from the Gales, coming through from BB. Got himself the Poison Sting as well. So that's just another slow being built in here. And look at this, Denozric can't even get close to the creeps with these two ranged heroes doing damage onto him. If he does come through, was that Gale? You've got to be careful of this one. So Ursa, yeah, it's just going to have a rough time in the lane. And I don't think Archangel makes it easier, because the Crystal Maiden, as strong as he is at level 2, level 3, this hero isn't the lane winner, it seems, to help out. You know, it's not like a Witch Doctor or something like that, where you can really stack the damage. The Glimpse comes back, the Venomous Gale, does it connect? It doesn't. So the Ursa will slowly but surely be able to walk himself away from this one, and Dino just looking to take more harass. Bottom lane, though, you can see that they're going to be coming in on Slayer here with Battery Assault. Yeah, Slayer and Lucas. Lucas having a really good time. In fact, you look at all three calls on the side of Moneymakers, having a really good time in terms of net worth. 3 minutes in. I mean, it is only 3 minutes in, but they're getting the harass off. The multi-shot coming through now onto Yond. Dominic running himself away from the Frost Arrows. And... yeah, even Igor, what's he got himself? He's got himself the bottle. So once he starts to build towards that burst, it is going to be a lot harder. You know, especially if this Ursa is going to be constantly low coming through from the Venomancer as well as the Disruptor. Speaking about the Ursa, the Glimpse comes back. And Bignum will go get that kill onto Denozric, and Denozric just cannot touch these creeps.
Not so.
Yeah, once you start to have to worry about the Thunder God's Wrath coming out as well. So yeah, the Venomous Gale, the Glimpse, just getting that control off and taking down Denozric in the lane. So I don't know, maybe is this a return of the core Venomancer into the meta? As the Ursa is getting a little bit more popular, a little bit more picked coming out here. BB just going to rotate over. Archangel can't trade with this. Where's that Glimpse now as well? It does come through. The damage coming through onto Archangel. Even Bignum, he might survive. He will survive.
From oblivion.
And BB does get the kill here. So setting up for a good start on the side of Moneymakers. Disruptor, just looking for the pull through. Should be able to get it off. And yeah. There are only the two little Wild Wings. Well, so no Ripper here as well to deal with the creep. So this should be easy for the lane to push back out. But we'll see how far it's actually going to push, because the creeps are here being kited by BB now as well. So being kited right back into it. And it will equalize just in front of where the tier 1 tower is for the side of the Radiant. Pretty good for them. Igor. How's he looking in the mid lane? He's not looking too bad. Going towards, it's going to be his one to come out, it looks like, for Igor. As Archangel can't get the pull off, it doesn't seem like just yet. I mean, there is a ward as well. There's a sentry that got the D-ward off. But Igor in the mid lane, he's looking alright, getting 30 last hits, top of the net worth as well. So, not too bad at all here for this Zeus. And yeah, once he gets that level 6, we'll be able to jump in. I say jump in metaphorically, as he has a literal jump as well, but be able to jump in with help on the kills with that Thunder God's Wrath. So if the Timber Saw's getting low from the damage coming through, if the Ursa's getting low, you know, that Thunder God's Wrath is going to fly, and, you know, they're going to be able to get more kills on the board here. Igor looking to step up with damage. Bottom lane, though, Lucas, how's he looking? He's going double Wraithband into those power treads. So yeah, the Drow Ranger, the stat-thirsty hero that she is, just wants all stats here. Mid lane, though, there's going to be the rotation in from Yond. Yond is going to be able to set up the kill, because there is going to be the scan here as well. Igor, they're looking for wards behind the tower, but Igor not going to see anything. The Slayer. Well, Yond just drops the tree. And it does mean that Dodrin can secure this regen rune. Exorcism will be used to get the D-ward off now as well with that sentry in the river. But really, are they going to be able to push in? Because Igor can just keep carry on cleaning off these creeps. Yeah, even the rotation coming through from the Disruptor now is also Dodrin. He has to be real careful about how far forward he comes because he could get caught off. And this Exorcism not really doing what he wants onto the tier 1. The rotation comes in. Slayer now, who did he catch out? The Bushwhack though. That's going to be a good rotation in from Bignum. Doesn't drop the kinetic field. The glimpse comes out and now he does drop it. And Igor, he might be able to get himself 2 off this. Well, Bignum gets 1 and Dodrin, he's trying to use that last of the Exorcism though. The Heavenly Jump for the slowdown. And Bignum will be able to get himself away. While this is going on, BB, he just knows he has to play safe. Looking for the pull through as well. Oh, but the Frostbite comes out onto the creep. Igor and Slayer. Igor's going to be able to bottle this one up.
Bounty.
Where's Igor going to look? Is he just trying to get the... There's going to be the stacks coming through, yeah. So he's got a little bit of farm if he wants to bounce some lightning around in a little bit later. But top lane, once again, Archangel. Kinetic Field comes out. There is going to be the rotation from the Hoodwink, though. Archangel, is he going to go down? They might be able to. They do. They get themselves on the board. They get the kill onto and take down the Disruptor. But it will cost Archangel his life, as there was no help for the poor Crystal Maiden here. BB just continues to run heroes down. Going towards the Spirit Vessel here on the Venomancer as well. So level 6 on the Veno. The Nosric only level 5. And again, you have to watch out about this harass coming through from the Veno.
I'm not opposed to taking the occasional
Even
bounty.
offers a little bit of push here on the Venomancer. Going for that 1 point in the Plague Ward. So Donosric, if he comes close, again, the Glimpse Kinetic Field comes out. And they might be able to do the damage onto the Ursa in the top lane. Ursa, though, will be able to get that Earth Shock away. No Poison Nova used just yet. But Donosric has to back himself away all the same. Again, ticking down, level 5. Slayer, well, when somebody calls, you got to answer. It's just one of those, you know, you never think, oh, someone's at the door. I've got to go answer the door. But yeah, Donosric's getting low. He's on 300 health. He's still going to tick down to the Venom Scale on the Poison Stink. And Zeus, who doesn't have the mana, has the mana boots up in 3 seconds, though, here on the Zeus. As well as the Clarity. Is that going to be enough damage? Well, Donosric, if he takes down any more, which obviously he is going to do, trying to get what he can out of the regen from the tower as well, that tower protection. But was that Thunder God's Wrath? It is available down to about 200 health here. So the Ursa, with that Ring of Health, with the Poison Sting from the ward. The Plague Ward trying to spot him out. Salve will be used here, and Ursa just has to hide himself away. Because if he had been seen, that Thunder God's Wrath would fly through, and Donosric would go down for a second time in this game here. Archangel going to take the aggro in this top lane. Dodrin, though, he is rotating up. They're going to be able to get the kill onto, yeah, they're going to be able to go into BB. BB, though, doesn't have the ultimate, can't pop the ultimate. Archangel's going to get low, ticking down. But should be fine. Yeah, not going to be killed off again unless there is a Thunder Gods to fly through. But it looks like the Zeus saving it for bigger fish to fry. A bigger buzz. Bignum actually gets the kill. Never mind. Sees him with the Cliff Ward. He sees him with the Cliff Ward and gets the kill. Not even Cliff Ward, just the Stirs Ward. Bottom lane though, the rotation comes through. Yon's going to be in trouble now as well. Dominic trying to go for the Timber Chain away. They've got the chase down. They've got the multi-shot. Dominic will be able to get that Timber Chain though to relative safety. As it looks like, is he going towards the Meteor Hammer? No, he's not. He's just sending his courier over to the secret shop. I was just thinking with the Ring of Health coming through, I'm seeing offlaners pick up those Meteor Hammers more and more and more. But the Timber Saw, again, not a hero you'd really expect to pick it up. Bignum, though, Glimpse comes out. Dodrin, he's going to be locked down. Did they get the kill now as well? The rotation coming through from everybody. And it looks at the side of Moneymakers. They want to get active. Dodrin, there's going to be the Spirit Siphon, but the multi-shot coming through now as well. Slayer might get low. He's going to be taken down with the Kinetic Field. They get the kill. And the Cogs, it pushes out Yon away from the Kinetic Field. But yeah, the Drow Ranger's starting to get active here as well. Good rotation into the mid lane to get the kill onto the Death Prophet. Now, going to even be able to look for these stacks. Top lane, though, BB, can he get himself away from this one? The Frostbite comes out. Can he get the kill? Trying to use the damage, but it's not going to be enough, and he does get the Pig Pole away for that extra little bit of movement speed here as well. So the Venomancer going towards the urn into the Spirit Vessel. Going to be able to really, really mess with the regen coming through here from the Death Prophet with that Spirit Vessel. And the Spirit Siphon not going to be incredibly effective. In fact, they're going to be able to do it on the Nosric as well, even if it's just taking him down and keeping him low through the Enrage. Yeah, the Ursa wants to go towards that Battle Fury. Not having a great start to the game here, the Nosric.
Bottom tower has fallen.
So, let's see Bignum and BB stepping up onto the top lane. They've got a catapult. They've got these plague wards down as well. Only level 1 on the plague ward, so they are easily cleaned up. Timber Chain comes in now as well. Dominic, though. Dominic's another one, really. You've got to watch out. I like that he hid himself behind the tier 1 tower for a little bit, so he couldn't get glimpsed away with a TP. But yeah, BB going to be able to stack damage as well onto the Timbersaw with a Spirit Vessel, with a Poison Nova that comes out eventually. Hypothermia for the Drow as well. Drow Ranger is going to be the... It looks like the Hurricane Pack to come out for him. Is that Dragon Lance? It is already here coming out for Lucas. So Lucas having a pretty good time here. And yeah, I wonder if it's going to be the Shard first. I'd expect it to be with the timing, to be the Shard first here for the Drow Ranger.
Caught you in your stubbies, did we?
As Dodrin and Yond... Are they looking to try and set up for anything? BB, how's he looking? Not too far away from the Spirit Vessel as well. Dominic will take some harass from the Plague Wards, but again, not the highest level on the Plague Wards, only level 1, so they will be cleaned up fairly easily. The hook shot comes in though. Can they get the chase down? Denosric, he's going to be able to get himself away from that one. And doesn't, draw up the cogs. There's no follow-up from the Drow Ranger after that hook shot. Trying to run him down. But with the Earthshock away to Denosric, no real animation on that, so he was able to get himself away right into the waiting arms of Bignum and Ego. Now the kinetic field into the Static Storm, and it looks like they might be able to get the kill. They will be able to get the kill. The lockdown comes out now. Black Archangel wants to chase, but do they have the damage to take him down? Now it looks like it might be at least Bignum to go down here, but look at this, the Zeus, he's trying to take away the neutrals with the arc line and bouncing around, and Clockwork, can he run himself away from this? The battery assault goes, but Dodrin should be able to get the kill. While that's going on though, Drow Ranger TPs to the top lane. They're looking to put a little bit of pressure onto Dominic. Dominic now as well. Timber Chain, the Gust. It comes out a little bit too late, and Dominic will be able to Timber Chain away. Going to be slowed down, though, if you want to carry on going on to this, because Dominic takes a whole load of damage. He just has to give it the walk away. Lucas looking for the pull through on the creeps, so the creeps will pressure onto this tier 1 now as well.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And yeah, Drow Ranger going to be able to sit himself in the trees, take down this tier 1. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they do take the tier 1 tower away from Moneymakers. But with this Lucas, he's going to be able to hit onto this tier 1, take it down, get the gold for himself. And it looks like it is actually going to be the Hurricane Pike first. So, yeah, safety first here with the Hurricane Pike. Means if he gets jumped on, or there's a, chakrams flying through, anything like that, he can bounce himself out of those without having to slowly just walk himself away with the potential to be picked off.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Beyond Archangel, smoke's going to come out here from Dodrin. So 3 heroes on the side of No Sorry, grouping up for this. Do they... Oh, you might see BB now as well. There's going to be the Yulcept coming through here onto the Venomancer. Venomancer locked down by the Bushwhack, and they should be able to get the kill. They will be able to get the kill. And BB goes down here. Glimpse away. This big one get himself out. The hookshot comes in onto the Death Prophet now as well. The Death Prophet that will be taken down. Good kill for Lucas. Really good kill for Lucas. And yeah, this Hurricane Pike, it's not too far away for him. He just needs the gold for the recipe. So, what, about 200 gold away for the Drow Ranger, and then straight onto the Shard here. And if they get another couple of kills, take down this tier 1 tower as well, they could potentially walk themselves into the Roach Pit. Which I think No Story might try and do when the Exorcism's up. Archangel, though, he's going to be taking down the Bushwhack, comes out onto Igor. Zeus, he's going to be fine. Even has that Thunder God coming through if you want to look for a big pick. But the big pick, it doesn't present itself here. The Thunder God's Wrath, just to scout out Yond, he'd already regened up enough for the Thunder Gods. It wasn't enough for the kill. Bottom lane was a hook shot to Nosric. Use the Earth Shock to try and get out of range. Or just out of vision, I guess, just out of vision. Yeah, good start here for MoneyMakers, and this is kind of how I was expecting this game to go, that the Ursa just gets kited out in lane, and then, obviously, because he wants to go to a Battle Fury, it's not going to be the earliest BKB in the world, even though he does have it queued up. So, until that does come out, and even when it does come out, it's going to be very hard to try and deal with all the kiteability that comes out on the side of MoneyMakers. And we'll see... Bignum's waiting outside the pit. going towards his Veil as well, so there's a hell of a lot of magic damage to stack up on the side of MoneyMakers, so the Veil does not surprise me here, and he's going to be about 200 gold from the recipe. Oh, Dominic might have been scouted there by the Venomancer. Does he hang around? He's just looking for these stacks in the jungle, though. It looks like Dominic, it's, again, not going to be a BKB here for the Timbersaw, so the Timbersaw has to be very careful. Oh, not yet. He went straight in for the hood. So this BKB here for the Timber, it is going to be a ways away, but it does look like eventually he does want to pick it up. 4 heroes are stacking up from the side of MoneyMakers. You know, they are looking to corner this part of the map here, so again, if they do get a good pick, I wouldn't be surprised to see MoneyMakers march inside the Roach Pit. Here, the glimpse comes out. Do they want to try and go for the Hoodwink? Yawns, Connected Field comes out, but he marks himself and walks himself through the trees with a scurry. Yeah, straight into the pit. They were scouting out now. Lucas, he did actually, he got a really quick shot as well after picking up that Hurricane Pike. But yeah, they just marched themselves into the pit. The Plague was doing work here as well. Igor and Lucas just sitting for the right clicks. And Roshan, he's going to go down fairly quickly. Nothing that No Sorry could do about this one. As Lucas... How are they looking? Look at the step up here further into the jungle. Yeah, the Thunder God's Wrath. They get the scouts out. They're going to be able to get the lockdown onto Yond. Yond not going to be able to walk himself away from this kinetic field. And Lucas just sits, right-clicks him down, and does the business. Meanwhile, Dodrin in the river. Going for that Eel Step. So BKB will be out next, so all the cores on the side of No Sorry. They know they need these BKBs. Even the Timbersaw going for a Eel Scepter as well. So just trying to protect himself, you know, from the glimpses. The silences coming out from Lucas as well. Make sure he can always get that Timber Chain off. Or at least try to get the Timber Chain off now. So Dominic trying to force out the mid lane here as well. Because that Timber Chain will be using it. Glimpse does come back though. What's the rest of his team? Connecting field into the Static Storm. Even the hook shot to connect onto this. Did he get the kill onto the Timbersaw? BB doesn't have a charge. The Spirit Vessel not going to be used just yet, but the Cog's pushing back now, and this should be the kill onto Dominic. Dominic, no! He's going to be able to get himself away. Is he going to be able to get himself away? He doesn't. Lucas gets the double kill, even taking down the Crystal Maiden as the Brucey bonus. Lucas... Yeah, 3.5 minutes left on this Aegis here. Lucas, this is what I was talking about as well. He's getting involved with his team. He knows that the Ursa still wants to be farming up with the Battle Fury. BKB not going to be too far away here for the Ursa. About 600 gold, but that's 600 gold that he has to get, and it's not in the bank just yet. So, MoneyMakers, if you just carry on getting aggressive, they can look for these objectives. They can look for these fights, and just start to put the pressure onto No Sorry. No Sorry, really... not having it the greatest of games. The Ursa is second in net worth now with the Battle Fury, so he is catching up to the Drow Ranger, but the Drow Ranger is able to take these fights. And it is going to be the Manta Style. Okay, it's going to be the Manta Style to come out for the Drow Ranger. Don't really see that a whole lot. You know, it's usually into like a Skadi or straight into the BKB, or more sort of stat items like a Butterfly to come out. But yeah, looks like Drow Ranger, they get the glimpse back into Dodrin now as well. Dodrin, still no BKB. The hook shot comes in. Kinetic Field will be there with the Cogs. And Dodrin, can he do this? Yule Scepter will be used. Trying to keep himself alive with the Spirit Cycle, but the chase down now is on the Hypothermia comes out. And they're going to be able to get the kill. Does he take down Archangel again? Do they have the vision? This Wolf not going to be able to run himself away from this one. Not that swift, the Wolves of Ice Rack. So the chase down coming out from the side of MoneyMakers, they were able to do the damage and get the kill. And Lucas now, yeah, setting up onto this tier 2 tower in the mid lane. So Drow Ranger, it is going to be there. He's already got the Asher out, so more stats to come through here from Lucas. But yeah, just a bit surprising to me because you don't really see the Manta on the Drows a whole lot. Again, Skadi's to come through, Butterflies, BKBs, even the odd Lincolns, but never really a Manta style anymore. And somebody's going to, yeah, somebody in the chat, you know, if you know what the build is here for the Drow Ranger, you know, how often that Manta style, maybe it is, or maybe it's just the Eastern European region, Division 1 teams that weren't too fond of it. But Connected Field comes out. Dominic going to be trapped for a little bit as MoneyMakers, they look to make their escape. What are we looking at? 6k net worth lead. The Grove Bow comes out. That's going to be good for the Drow again. He's got himself the Specialist array. Maybe actually they go for the hookshot onto the Ursa. They've got the lockdown. Do they have the kill even through the BKB? He pops this in range. The right coming through now as well. Don Osric. He's just going to try and go for that TP away, but the damage, it's way too much. And they still get the kill, and now the glimpse back here onto the Timber Sword. Timber, can he get himself away from this one? The Hypothermia coming through, even the Static Storm going to be used. You'll have to try to keep himself alive for a little bit longer, but the Cogs do come through. They get the kill, and Dominic will go down. So 19-6 here coming through from the side of MoneyMakers. Really good game at the minute for them. They're just taking kills left, right, and center, even forcing out the defensive BKB for the Ursa, and it still doesn't keep him alive. Drow, 55 seconds left on this Aegis, but really has never been in any trouble. Jordan on the top lane. Do you think of the vision for the glimpse here now? Igor, Lightning Bolt comes through. BB with the force up forward now as well. Spirit Vessel, it will be used. Thunder God's Wrath. But does he tick down anyway here, Jordan? Yeah. Igor gets the kill, drops a Lightning Bolt. And Jordan, he was on death's doorstep anyway. So, the push continues, and MoneyMakers continue their campaign of doing damage. BB here on the Venomancer. Just pushing the lane in. Again, the tier 2 tower in the mid lane has gone down, so that opens up not only the outpost, but the rest of the map here for the side of No Sorry, who have to be careful. The Dire Triangle, the Dire Jungle can be invaded, and you just see 3 out of the 5 heroes. One of them's dead, so you'll see 3 out of the 4 heroes. Just on the Radiant side of the map, looking for the farm. In fact, Archangel's going to try and protect it. The glimpse comes out. Archangel. Lucas will be able to get the kill point blank with the multi-shot there onto the Crystal Maiden. Even a couple of bounty runes. Did he save them for the Zeus? The Zeus trying to chase down onto Yon. The Heavenly Jump comes out. They've got the chase down here now as well. Yon going to get himself away. One more Lightning Bolt. Arc Lightning, anything. Tries to go for the Sharpshooter, but Igor straight up takes those kills. And yeah, going to be able to double bottle here with the double bounty runes. Chase down onto Dominic. Dominic can get himself away again. Try and look for the Timber Chain into the Yule Scepter, but Dominic, he's still going to tick down fairly darn low, and it just feels like all the side of No Sorry have been able to do here is run themselves away from the aggression from the side of MoneyMakers. I mean, the Rocket Flare comes out, they might see Denozric. Denozric has to back himself away. Gotta play it so careful, trying to go towards the Blink Dagger now as well. Net worth wise, if we take a look at it, everything's swinging in favor. Lucas even gets a kill here. 95% in the Radiant's favor, this win probability. Top lane, Dodrin, Lightning Bolt comes out, cancels his TP, and Dodrin, he's still not got his BKB either. He's going to be locked down. He can't get himself away from this one. They've got the chase down. Trying to use that Yule Scepter for as long as possible. Trying to waste some time here on the side of MoneyMakers, but any money made, can't consider that a waste of time here. Dodrin gets low, and he is going to go down. Igor gets the kill. And Dominic, what's he looking towards? Still looking towards the BKB on the Timber Sword. Hook shot, it connects. The follow-up now as well, the Cogs to be dropped. They get the silence off this Timber Sword. Yule Scepter, is he going to be able to keep him alive now? So tries to go for the Timber Chain, but the immediate glimpse right back, and Dominic, he's just going to go down. Lucas stacking up. What is he here on the Drow Ranger? 11-0-3. Meanwhile, the Ursa Burr, he's got himself 2 kills on the board. Only 3 deaths. But really not trying to get as aggressive. He's not been able to get aggressive. The smoke comes out, tries to run them away with it. Do they have the lockdown? He has that BKB. This is a great bait mate here coming out from the side of MoneyMakers. Even the Cogs, he's going to save the life of the Disruptor. I thought they would have gone for more. Lucas does get the kill onto Archangel, but yeah, the Disruptor playing a little bit too far forward. The Cogs comes out, they even get the glimpse. So this setup, he pops the BKB. And the Ursa, it's enough to get himself away, but Yond might pay with his life. As the chase down comes, they take down Yond, and Slayer is the one that secures it.
You've been disrupted.
Caught you in your stubbies, did we?
And really,
Bounty.
it's just stacking up in favor of... I don't know how No Sorry get themselves into it, because I mean, we're looking at 25 minutes in. Death Prophet still hasn't finished the BKB. The Timbersaw still hasn't finished the BKB. And all this control, all this damage coming through here from the side of MoneyMakers. In fact, there's a double damage rune. Roshan, it's going to be 2.5 minutes before the big man's back up. But yeah, Rosh, it's probably not even the next objective. You've got a tier 2 tower on the bottom lane to go for. You've still got kills to go for. And No Sorry, just being locked inside the base here. Black Archangel going to be chased down. Spirit Vessel going to be used onto him now as well. They probably don't need much more. As a Crystal Maiden will tick. Yeah, not even going to be able to get these mana boots off. Archangel, Frostbite, but should go down the hookshot though. In the trees, it will miss. Dodrin is going to be able to get himself away from this one. The PKB will be delivered. Crystal Maiden gets low, but actually not finished off. Trying to salve through the Poison Sting now damage as well. Archangel, it will be cancelled off. Does he go down? Ego gets the kill. Of course he goes down. The double blink comes out here. Ego's got himself a double damage rune as well as that shard. So, stacking the damage up now as well. Dodrin, the multi-shot comes through. The Death Prophet, he gets real down low. But not enough to get the kill here. Glimpse onto the Timber, into the Kinetic Field. Kinetic Field, it's going to keep him locked down here. Dominic, yeah, he's getting low. He's being just absolutely dominated here from the side of MoneyMakers. And all of a sudden, this base break looks possible from the side of MoneyMakers. The Nosric, gonna go for the TP. Lucas, again, just gonna carry on farming up. The Thunder God's Wrath does come out just to see if anyone's outside of base, just to try and scan out. No, sorry, going for the scan on the Roche as well. Roche isn't gonna be up just yet, still gonna be about a minute away. But it looks like... Well, that could be taken in a couple of ways, but I think this is where the side of No Sorry want to try and say, this is where MoneyMakers are hanging around. They're not. They're on the other side of the map. You know, it might just have been No Sorry having a bit of fun. Black Archangel having a bit of fun with drawing on the map. What he was drawing, I cannot say. Because it's a family-friendly stream. But yeah, it looks like they want to try and make a move. Maybe try and get a wrap around here. The Roche isn't up for the next 23 seconds. But it's... still a fight that, no, sorry, if they lose this one, they're trying to take it outside of the base. If they lose this one, this could potentially be, it's not only going to be a lost Roche on it, but it's going to be a broken base as well. Because buyback-wise, what have they got there? Nobody's got buybacks apart from the Crystal Maiden here. Big wraparound comes, the jump in. What can he do? The reveal comes out from the smoke, and Dodrin's going to be the furthest one forward. The hook shot, it will connect now. The lockdown onto the Death Prophet. Death Prophet, I think this might be Butch and Sundance time coming through here. Dodrin, though, might be able to get the damage onto Bignum. Bignum can get himself away, drops that Static Storm, and he might have the lockdown onto the Timber Sword. The Timber Sword uses the Yules. Kinetic Field will come through, so they do take down Lucas, and Lucas doesn't have a buyback either. Can they do the damage here? It's actually looking like a really good fight for No Sorry, with no buybacks on the side of MoneyMakers. So they get the chase down here. BB, though, he's going to be able to get the control onto the Ursaba. Ursaba has to use that Enrage. Slayer coming through. Battery Assault to try and step up. The Nosric has to run himself away. The Blink Dagger if they want to try and re-engage. But everybody on the side of No Sorry is getting pretty darn low. So it looks like they're just going to maybe give it the leave. Yeah, you've got Bignum back up in 14 seconds. The draw range is still down for the next 35, so that's a little bit longer away. And you can see that No Sorry, they're going back to base. The TPing back, healing up, and looking for the reset here. Ursa, he's just trying to use the regen coming through from the Battle Fury to get as much as possible. Spirit Siphon's coming through from the Death Prophet as well. They actually get the jump, the hookshot comes out. They might be able to take the lockdown onto the Timber Sword. Timber Sword, Thunder God's Wrath will be used. Beyond will go down. Dominic, though, can they get the damage? Can they get the kill? The chase down comes through here. Dominic going to be locked down by Slayer. The Slayer is going to be locked for the kill. They do. They get it. They take down Dominic. Two have gone down. Just as the Draw Ranger looks to respawn, they might be able to get the kill into the Disruptor. The Disruptor will fall, but the outpost for the Draw Ranger actually going to TP into the mid lane. Archangel, he's getting low. He still has that buyback available for the Crystal Maiden, but nobody else has it. On this, I don't know. Ursa's just picked up the gold for it, but gonna buy out for the battle for the Basher. It looks like. But yeah, while this is going on, straight into the road pit here from the side of MoneyMakers. Look at those crits stacking up. So Slayer gets the shard. Does Slayer take the shard and use it, or does he pass it along? Zeus already has his. Venomancer has his shard. Yeah, it looks like it's between the Clockwork, who probably does consume it, gets himself the jetpack, will be able to use that to get out of trouble. You know, pop the cogs just straight up in the jetpack there as well, and just fly your way away from danger. Top lane though, Dodrin, they might be able to get a kill onto the Zeus deal set that's going to be used here now as well. Zeus, he tries to get himself away, will be able to retreat. And it looks like they might try to stack up onto Dodrin, and there's going to be a chase down onto Yon as well. Yon will be seen by the creeps, the glimpse comes back, and they should be able to get the kill onto the Squirrel now as well. While that's going on, the damage, you look at this onto Lucas. Lucas is looking for the kill onto the Nosric. One more right click, the Force Staff comes forward, the multi-shot. It might be enough damage, it will be enough damage, and Lucas, he gets the kill onto Dino. Dino's down for the next minute or so. Dominic in the lane. I'm thinking this is where, yeah, Dominic, the chase down comes through. The glimpse onto him now as well. Like I say, they were setting up for the last chance saloon here as Black Archangel, the damage coming through onto him, the 4-star forward. Lucas picks up a triple, and this is probably where they look to win the game.
I wasn't expecting you to be useful.
Only Dodron alive with no buybacks available on the side of No Sorry. I don't know how he 1v5s this. Technically 1v6s it. With Lucas having this Aegis, and yeah, Igor stepping forward. He's just trying to play the vision game, it looks like, with the Zeus, to see anybody that does come forward.
Dire's structures are fortified.
But Lucas is looking to try and break this.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And the tier 3 tower, taking a lot of damage down now, will be taken away. Can they go for racks as well? The Ursa burns up in 5 seconds, but with this Aegis, are Lucas and his team feeling confident to try and fight this one out? In fact, the Drow Ranger, because of how well this game's gone, went for the Silver Edge over the BKB. And yeah, just looking for the crits here on the Drow Ranger, just looking to just burst through the Ursa, even when the in-range is up, even when the BKB's up. Just looking to do what damage he can. Dodron trying to skip this wave on the top lane. Thunder Girl's Wrath is going to scout out. Dodron has to go for the TP right now. The BKB TP comes out. Ooh, that is big, because he didn't need to BKB, but he didn't know that he didn't need to BKB. So you force that out now. It's down for the next, what, 80 seconds. And Dodron, he can't get in the mix. He can't get in the middle of these fights without the BKB. Lucas stepping up even further.
Are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack.
The tower taking a lot of damage. The hook shot, it came in on the mid lane now as well. The lockdown onto Archangel. Archangel is going to survive it though. Was that Thunder God's Wrath going to be 80 seconds away? So can't finish his kill from a distance. But it will be another tier 3 tower to go down. Can he go for the racks as well? Smoke comes out. It looks like no, sorry. They want to try and go for the wraparound. But the Clockwork's going to be the one that's going to be the point of contact first where the smoke breaks. They get the reveal. Not sure what you were looking for, because it is just going to be the Clockwork in the trees. While this is going on, the illusion from the Drow Ranger, they're looking to break the base. Yeah, they're going to be able to take this one down. Absolutely no contest. Even with this wraparound now as well, the Clockwork, the Plague Wards do get dropped. But Moneymakers, they just leave. Lucas says, right, okay, we've broken the base. This is going to push in. The melee racks is down from this next wave spawning. You know, that lane will just push in. So we want to go for the tier 2 tower on the bottom lane. We want to just force aggression, force this creep equilibrium all over the map to push towards the Dire base. And then, you know, if they aren't pushing these lanes back out, they're up to something sneaky. As Lucas, it's the triple bounty. Oh, baby, the triple runes. Yeah, Lucas just picks them up. Zeus not going to be close. Going back to base here as well, so it doesn't really need it. Even picks up the Ags from this. Look at the net worth climb. Even the Ursa with the Battle Fury just not able to keep up here. Lucas, he's just farmed out of his mind. And the Zeus and the Venomancer with the kills that they've been stacking up. 9-0-14 on the Zeus. 4-2-20 on the Venomancer. So everybody on the side of Moneymakers having a great time in this game. Drow Ranger, Thunder God's Wrath does come through. Drow Ranger pushing onto the tier 2 tower now as well. The glimpse, they take down Archangel. He's not going to be happy with this now as well. The hook shot, it comes in, locks down onto Dominic. Dominic, he has the Ult Scepter and the BKB. He's just going to try and run himself away the other way, but Igor, he's waiting for him. Dominic, he's got that Timber Chain down to low ground. Looking for the runaway now as well. The Ursa Burr pops the BKB. Might be doing a bit of damage onto the Disruptor. Disruptor does go down. The Nosric gets this kill, but Lucas with his own BKB just force-staffing himself into the danger, and the enrage, it wears off. The BKB is gone, and Dodron now, the right click's coming through onto the Death Prophet. He uses the Ult Scepter, but Lucas, he's just going to wait in the blink. Oh, he keeps him alive. The GG will be called, though. And no sorry, at least they break 10 kills in this. Yeah, Moneymakers just in control all the way through the game. And you look at them, pretty happy with themselves here, and who wouldn't be? You know, 26k net worth lead, 39 kills to 11 at 30. Moneymakers just looked really comfortable in this game. And no sorry, just didn't have that momentum to carry on going after, you know, the last series. I mean, it is only game number 1. It's not over just yet. The Nosric, he could make a great comeback, but the draft, it just got going early on. from the side of Moneymakers, and they didn't stop. They stacked the damage, they kept themselves going, and just kept getting aggressive. BB and Bignum on the offlane up against the Ursa. The Ursa just could not get close to the farm, and the damage stacked up. Sigma, excuse me, wrong team. Moneymakers. I just saw the YNT logo in the top left there. But yeah, Moneymakers just kept that pressure on, just kept the Ursa. But even when he moved into jungle, they were hunting him. Even though he only died 5 times, it was enough to delay the Battle Fury, enough to just keep him on his toes, and forced out the early BKB as well. And even when he was using it, he was still being controlled through the slows coming through, the physical damage from Lucas when that enough, and was just able to chip through the side of No Sorry. So Moneymakers, they're going to take game number. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the second game to see if Moneymakers can they follow this up and take this in a 2-0, or if No Sorry, are they going to be able to get themselves a little bit of revenge and force it to a 3-game series? We'll find out after this break.